Hey, 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 you beautiful twin flames. How are you going today? I hope you're having a beautiful, happy, wonderful new year. I am bringing you this video, the truth about twin flames, because I want to shed some light to you all, especially if you feel like you've been stuck for a really long time. So I'm going to use the cards with my video. Of course, because my channel is called Tarot for You 444, it's a really great idea to, utilize the cards where I can. If you don't know me, my name is Natasha and I am a psychic medium, and I only use the cards for entertainment purposes, but of course they are really fun. So bear with me as I just shuffle a little bit more. I'll probably be guided to do a little bit more shuffling as we go. But this subject has been spoken about a few times by different people, and I just want to give you my take on the hashtag truth about twin flames so that you can, have some kind of idea about why perhaps wow, throat chakra going crazy, perhaps why your journey isn't going to plan. So literally the cards helping me out already. I wonder if these little trees are going to help me or not. I don't know, it's probably too far away. This is the King of Cups in reverse. This guy is kind of emotionally unavailable. Like I said, I'm going to just use the cards because it's going to help with my ideas. I might even draw some things, so look out for my stick figure drawing in a minute, perhaps. The most important thing that I want you to understand is that when you do the healing or the awakening or whatever label you want to put to it, maybe you're doing yoga, meditation, prayer, maybe you're doing hashtag soul work, getting in touch with your inner child, healing wounds, clearing past karma, all of those spiritual terms. I kind of want to say that it's not hashtag applicable. Well, this is kind of a little bit controversial, but just bear with me. Like I say, I'm just going to see if the cards need a little bit more shuffling because I want to tell you a little story today. This deck is saying, shuffle me more. Shuffle me more. You can see little Red Riding Hood up the back there. She's staring. She's really wanting you to know what I'm going to tell you today. It's a bit of a mystery, a little bit of a mystery, because what's happened for many of you is that you have, like I say, I'm going to use the cards, right? You've done everything you possibly can for some of you, and there's not much movement, or there's been movement and then it's stagnated, right? This dude here, the I don't know, the sexy prince in his chariot, da-dum, 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 da-dum. Normally he's going somewhere. This is the card of movement, and when we show up in the reverse, this is no movement. A lot of you have experienced no movement from your divine masculine, despite despite deciding to move into calmer waters with your own self, despite putting your ego away, let's say let's say we can lock the ego away in a cupboard, and of course it always returns, but we've gone into a higher plane of understanding where we go, oh, maybe they're still learning lessons, maybe they've still got their karma, maybe they're still, XYZ, whatever you want to, label it. So there you are, divine feminine, and I'm thinking that most people watching this video today are going to be divine feminine because that's who usually starts up with the chase, right? So look at the predicament we have here right now. You've been working on yourself. You've even been doing soul stuff. You've even hashtag meditated, hashtag prayed, hashtag done all that yoga, right? We still have an emotionally unavailable masculine. We still have a masculine that comes in intermittently or not at all. So either we're still in separation, or like, as I like to say, semi-separation from the 3D version of the masculine, despite you moving into calmer waters. So for some of you, you might already have a karmic partner, or you've got family, or you've got a business, or whatever. So these people in the boat with you are the people that you trust and love, and you're taking your thoughts and your ideas about it with you. Some of you have walked away from the journey, and and then you've gone, well, I've done all of that. I've come in touch with my soul. I've, done all the hashtag spiritual stuff, and he still isn't coming back. Wow, what a dilemma, right? I've used this analogy before. I wish I had a bunny rabbit somewhere up there, but I don't. I don't have a rabbit. I guess we could use Donkey though, couldn't we? Donkey could be a rabbit. Donkey, do you mind being a rabbit? I don't think he cares, as long as he's on camera. Okay, so Donkey Donkey is going to help us with this explanation today, okay? Okay, if that's a speech bubble, he's going to say, I am a rabbit. Okay, just for the purposes of our video today, Donkey is going to be a rabbit, okay? Now, rabbits, do they make any noise, Donkey? I don't know either if rabbits make any noise. Maybe they do when they're doing the wild thing, as in the bunny wild thing. But they pretty much do lots of running, don't they? And that's going to be hard, because this particular version of Donkey doesn't have any legs, but we're going to pretend he does today. So he's saying, I am a rabbit, okay? Right, now Donkey is a rabbit, and I am going to be, hang on, do we need to use someone else? Let's use Spoggy. Hang on, give me a second. Bear with me, guys. Oh my goodness. I should have prepared this earlier. Spoggy. Hi, Spoggy. Spoggy is an alien, as you can see. Okay, now Spoggy is going to pretend that he is that, I don't know, kid, teenager, young adult that loves rabbits, whatever you like. And Spoggy is going to see the bunny in the wild, and of course Donkey's, eating the grass. I'm just doing what a rabbit does. I'm just being a bunny, okay? So he's eating the grass, and Spoggy comes along and he says, oh my God, Mom, it's a rabbit. I've always wanted a rabbit. Can I please keep him? Can I please keep him? Can I please keep him? And Donkey's eyes widen as a rabbit. And I wish I could talk in Donkey's voice. And he's like, ain't no way you motherfucking gonna have me. I'm a rabbit. I'm free. Right? That was the worst Donkey voice ever, but you know what I mean. Right? So Donkey, he doesn't want to be kept. Right? He's in the field. There's lots of sunflowers. There's beautiful, there's wild carrots and, imagine the perfect place for a bunny rabbit. And Spoggy's like, but that's my bunny. I think Donkey's actually enjoying that. Look at his face. He's actually enjoying that. Oh my God. Okay, stop it, Spoggy. Right, so anyway, Spoggy is enamored by Donkey the rabbit. And in real life, if it was a real rabbit, not Donkey, because Donkey loves affection. Donkey's all over this like a red rash. Okay, so that's in real life. But in non-Donkey life, in rabbit life, Donkey goes, What you motherfucking doing next to me? Right? Leave me alone. And he is going to run. We have no legs, but he ran away. And Spoggy, look at Spoggy's eyes, look at the sadness in Spoggy's eyes. He's absolutely devastated that Donkey has gone away. A lot of divine feminines will know what that feels like, and that is, of course, happening to you, the dark night of the soul. Why did that person abandon me? Why did that person not care? Why did that person do those things that they did in the past? And so this circle or cycle of the mind, we could imagine if Spoggy is a rat on a wheel. Now you're a rat, Spoggy, right? He keeps asking himself the same questions over and over again. Why did my twin flame abandon me? Why don't they love me anymore? Even though I'm healing and working on myself and doing soul stuff, right? And this is the place where most twin flames go, duh, 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 duh. I hate this journey. I'm getting off the roller coaster. I'm not doing this anymore. You know, I don't care about my twin flame. Or you do care about your twin flame. You still check your phone. You're still checking your phone for messages intermittently. And they don't show up. Or they do show up. They show up and go, I'll be your bunny. And they'll be the bunny for a little while, and then they aren't the bunny anymore. They've gone. Okay? So if this is what you're experiencing, welcome to the twin flame journey. If you're new to my channel, I've got, wow, it'd be close to 900 videos or something. So you can have a look at all my readings and see what resonates with you, and check out my description box for packages and readings and all of that stuff. What's happening here is very fundamental, because we are experiencing how it feels to be abandoned, and that's not a very nice feeling. Okay, so one of the key principles that I want to talk about today is abandonment, and I can't even spell it. How do you spell abandonment? Abandon. Oh my goodness. Wow. Abandonment. All right, so Spoggy's going to just hold that up here. Abandonment. This is one of the core wounds that we all experience, whether it's been in childhood or whether we've been in partnerships with, or relationships even perhaps with other people. And it's the thing that hurts us the most. When we get abandoned, we take a look at things like our self-esteem. So when we get abandoned, we look at ourself, and that relates to the self-esteem. We ask ourselves questions like, what did I do wrong? You know, what did I do wrong? Why is this person running away? Right? Now, some divine feminines, wow, say that 5 times fast. Some divine wow, feminines, my goodness me, I'm tongue twisted today, will really try and improve their appearance. All right? I literally can't speak. Donkey, you've just had me. You had me when you turned into a bunny. Okay, so if you have a look there, we've got self-esteem problems. We've got, you know, what did I do wrong? Oh my goodness, you know, hashtag I need to make myself better. Why is this person running? And then we might try and improve our appearance to say, well, you know, we have to try and hook them in some kind of way. So if my twin flame is not coming to me, let's say it's Spoggy, right? If my twin flame is not coming to me, maybe I need to, I don't know, wear that special feather in my hair. Or maybe I need to, you know, go to the hairdresser and get a new hairstyle. Or maybe I need to put, you know, different color contacts in my eyes. Or maybe I need to, I don't know, post on Instagram more, or be sexier, take my clothes off. Spoggy's already naked, so that works. You know what I mean? Maybe I need to offer them something, right? Sexual or not, could be some kind of sexual favor, or I don't know, if you spend the day with me, I will lick your toes. Right? Yeah, I know, that's pretty gross, right? Some people like that sort of thing. So how are you willing? This is the biggest question now. How are you willing? Oh my goodness. I keep stuffing up. How are you willing, Divine Feminine, to sacrifice yourself for your twin flame? Okay? Are you going to wear more makeup? Are you going to, I don't know, get breast implants? Are you going to try to, I don't know, study harder so you've got a degree in something? Maybe they like to be impressed. Are you trying to put a false mask on? Are you coming away from the true essence of who you are to make the other person happy? So that's what this is intrinsically about. I'm going to move into something that's very, very controversial now. Okay, so bear with me, because we've got a hashtag controversial topic. Okay, so this could be a trigger for a lot of you. I'm going to use the cards. I told you I'm going to use the cards. I will continue to. The controversial topic here, which no one talks about, and very rarely will you have seen this be talked about, if at all, because this is something I've discovered, being a twin flame coach and talking to many, many people who are trying to, eventually achieve, 3D union with their twin flame. That controversial topic is narcissism. And I've started a series on my channel that you can look up in my playlists with regard to this. But narcissism is the number one reason why you can't get your twin flame. Hashtag oh no. Okay? Little Red Riding Hood there in the back going, my twin flame's not a narcissist. Now, what does this mean? If you don't know what a narcissist is, I suggest you Google it, or use whatever search engine you prefer, because to understand narcissism is actually quite a complex thing. To understand narcissism is really important. So if your twin flame has been acting kind of crazy, let's come back to the cards now. You've been sitting there, Divine Feminine, in your essence, in your beauty, doing all of the work, not focusing on them too much, which is really hard to do actually. If you've been doing that and they are still showing up defensive, in a hurtful mode, perhaps gaslighting you, or making excuses, saying I'm so busy that I couldn't call you, I'm so busy, I've been at work, I haven't been able to marry you yet, let's say. Closing off the heart chakra here. Haven't been able to marry you, or do that thing you wanted me to do, or come through, or perhaps they're playing around. this is the hashtag Friends with Benefits Charlie. He is, definitely on a mission to get his wand in everything, right? So you name it. If you want to name down in the comment section how your divine masculine mistreated you, maybe he doesn't anymore, but if he did, or if he does, then he is still unawakened, and perhaps he has narcissistic traits. Now, these narcissistic traits are very, very synonymous to abuse, okay? So maybe your twin flame has gaslighted you. Maybe your twin flame has ghosted you. Maybe your twin flame has made excuses. Maybe your twin flame has got a bit of a God complex where they say, without me, you would amount to nothing, or, thank goodness you have me because nobody else would listen to your XYZ, your bullshit or your whatever. Maybe they've told you that they are your savior in the past. Maybe they love bombed you, told you that they loved you, told you that they were going to marry you. Maybe they expressed future faking, right? Where there's lots and lots of promises. So we're going to just quickly go through these so that you can understand. Now, gaslighting, this term was coined, I don't know, back in the 1900s sometime, where this is a really important thing to understand. And what happened was the husband had a lamp, and it was one of those types of lamps that you could, turn down the brightness of. And every evening he would turn it down just a slight bit more, and his wife would say, I'm not sure his name, so we'll call him Daryl. Hey, Daryl, have you turned, isn't it, sorry, she didn't say have you turned it down, sorry. That's what she should have said. But she asked him whether he thought the light was dimmer. It feels so much dimmer in here. She's, I don't know, maybe she's sewing or, hand sewing something together or darning some socks or something like that. And he said, no, it seems the same to me. And over a period of days, he continued to do this. And she actually began to doubt her own reality. So you might be able to come up with some things that your divine masculine has done, your distorted divine masculine has done, to make you doubt your own reality. Okay? This is a really great example of narcissism. Have you been ghosted? I want to add breadcrumbed. You know what breadcrumbing is, right? When someone gives you a little bit and then you think, they're hooked, and then they go away again, and, they come back and it's this hot and cold stuff. Hi, let's meet tomorrow night at 6 p.m. And then they don't show up. Or they say, oh, I was so busy with my aunties, cousins, brothers, sisters, whatever. Or they ghost you. I think the term ghosting can be used for a period of time, not necessarily forever. That maybe they ghosted you for, 12 days or 2 months or 3 years. I don't know. It's different in everyone's circumstance. Maybe they made excuses. Maybe they have a bit of a God complex where they say, without me, if you haven't got anyone else to listen to you like I listen to you, like they kind of act above you. They may even say to you that they are your savior. You may have been love bombed where they say, you're so sexy, you're so beautiful, I can't wait to make love to you, I want to kiss you and, I don't know, drape my tongue all over your hot body. Ooh. They may have expressed some kind of future faking. I will marry you in the future. When I get that amazing job, I will marry you in the future. When I get this, I don't know, promotion, I'll be able to talk to you way more because I'll have lots of little workers doing what I normally do. You know, when I get my visa, I'll be able to come to your country and we can get married. All right? So we have this non-committal emperor here. Now the emperor upright is normally strong and really reliable, in fact, controlling, but in a good way, as in assertion, knowing where he wants to go in life. When we distort the emperor and he comes up upside down, it's someone who's not grounded, someone who is seeking control for their own gain. Isn't that amazing? The emperor and the empress show up together. They are a married couple, or a unioned couple. That's my new word for the day, unioned. Here you are, divine feminine, being loving, being gracious. Now, of course, we all have our hashtag bitchy moments. Bitchy moments, we know what that's like. We go back into our ego, we slide, you know, maybe once a month we slide back into our ego, or during Mercury retrograde, or Mercury in Gatorade as I like to call it. And, you know, there we are, acting pretty cool, like pretty nice, not expecting too much, being very loving. Look at the flowers on her. Look at the essence of her. And there he shows up, controlling, manipulative. You know, she might go, divine masculine. I'll turn him this way just for a minute. Divine masculine, I haven't heard from you in 3 days. And, you know, it was New Year's Eve and you never said, Happy New Year. Why is this so? Oh, let's call her Deirdre. Oh, Deirdre, I was incredibly busy with my family. As you know, each year we go down to the Emperor Lake and we celebrate how wonderful I am on New Year's. Oh my goodness, that would have been hashtag amazing. Notice I'm using lots of hashtags today. I'm trying to be a little bit sarcastic, but you know, yes, we had to celebrate my year because my year was so wonderful. My year was amazing. I started that new job, and hopefully, divine feminine, you've already turned and you've walked away at this point. Because if you stay here and go, oh my goodness, you are amazing. You are the best thing since sliced bread. You are better than all of the Shrek movies I've ever seen in my life. Oh my goodness, and Shrek is my favorite movie. And of course, my favorite character is you, because you star in all of those movies, don't you, divine masculine? Yes, of course I do. I play all of the characters. I play all of the characters, right? So when narcissism becomes obvious, right, you notice how he's in front of the Empress here, right? She might try and get a word in edgewise, but he's always the center of attention here. Now, many of you understand what this feels like because you've been through it. And then what will happen, this is the hashtag best part of the video now. You got to listen to this, because he'll apologize and then they'll go their separate ways. And then she'll be like, oh, it's okay. It's just me. I just need validation. And, you know, I shouldn't do that because I'm a beautiful divine feminine and I don't need validation. And of course you don't need validation, but you'll still be checking on your phone. And then all of a sudden, here he comes. Text message, right? Let's just imagine we're on phones, over here on phones. Divine feminine Deirdre, you're so sexy. I've missed you so much. It's been 29 days and all I can think about is your vagina. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, divine masculine. My vagina? Oh, wow. I'm so lucky because there's so many of them in the world and you want mine. Yes, I do. Do you want me to tell you the crazy things I could do to you? Oh, yes, Divine Masculine. I would love it if you would lick my toes. Now, I know many of you Divine Feminine don't want to have your toes licked, but you could have some fetish that I can't say on YouTube, so we'll just go with licking of the toes. Oh, how I'm going to lick your toes, Divine Feminine. And he leaves a moist voice message. Okay. Donkey has left the building. He can't even stand that I just said that. That's so funny. I'm leaving you a moist voice message, Divine Feminine Deirdre, because you are the sexiest thing. You are the sexiest thing on the planet. And the reason you're so sexy is because your toes are the most inviting toes that I've ever seen. I'm going to lick them and caress them and love them like you've never been loved before. And then I'm going to marry them and have babies with them. And we're going to be the happiest people in the world. Oh my gosh. All of the things I've wanted. I can't even stay serious. All of the things I've wanted to happen. Oh my goodness. Remember Annie? Oh my goodness. Okay. And he keeps love bombing. She feels sexy. Maybe they have some dirty video sex on a video call where they're like, oh yeah, your toes are so sexy, baby. And she orgasms all over them, right? Then what happens? The cycle continues. Divine Masculine goes missing. He becomes the donkey rabbit. And Divine Feminine wonders, she becomes ungrounded. She becomes dark night of the soul. She becomes sad. She becomes lonely. Nobody's licking my feet anymore. Oh my goodness. Divine Masculine isn't here. And we realize at that moment, and if you don't #realize it yet, in that moment, your codependency to your masculine is very toxic, right? So hopefully he stays away for a while, because if he keeps coming back in with the, oh my God, I know it's been 222 days, but I was so busy with my new business, right? And she goes, oh my goodness, are you here to suck my toes? I haven't got time to suck your toes, but I wanted to propose to you instead. We're going to suck toes. I'm going to suck your toes forever. When is it going to happen, Divine Masculine? You have to wait for divine timing. And off he goes again. And so she's got her hopes built up. Oh my goodness, right? Notice how excited she is. Oh my goodness. And if she's potentially not talking to any friends because it's the #twin flame journey, she might not even seek counseling for what she's going through, but she's all happy and amazing because, wow, we're engaged now. Everything's going to be amazing. And he keeps doing it for, let's say 3 years. Comes in, hey baby, we're going to get married soon. Oh, when could it be? You have to wait for divine timing. I still need to get my shit in a pile, but I will, right? And he goes and he comes and he goes and he comes. Take that how you want to. Take it how it resonates. He might actually literally come. I don't know. Is that a beard? Or is he just happy to see me? I don't know. I'm going to write that down. That's going to be the title of this video. Is that a beard? It's pretty funny, isn't it? Or are you just happy to see me? That's so funny. That is so funny. Donkey has already left the building, so he's not laughing anymore, but you can see that Little Red Riding Hood is chuckling about that because that's pretty funny. Right, so Mr. Love Bomb, Mr. I'm too sexy for my cloak. Too sexy for my cloak. So sexy it hurts. So all of you who are actually spiritual are going, what the actual WTF? WTF, Natasha? What are you talking about? I'm not like this ditzy divine feminine. But maybe you were, or maybe you see the pattern. Maybe you're not that ditzy, but maybe we've all been like that in some way, shape or form in our lives. Okay, because you want it so bad, you know, I'm wearing the red cloak today because the green cloak that you bought me is in the dry cleaning department and they can't find it anywhere. Oh, it's fine. It's absolutely fine, divine masculine. Whatever you say, I worship the ground you walk on. Because, of course, you are the God. You are my savior. I love how you love bomb me and then leave. I think it's amazing. Thank you so much for trauma bonding me to you, divine masculine. So this video is a little bit harsh because it tells you the reality of what's really going on, right? You know, he loves himself so much that he is always a step ahead of the divine feminine wherever she goes, right? He doesn't see her as another person. He sees her as an extension. I'm going to say that again. He sees her as an extension of himself, and that is very scary because if she doesn't comply, I need you to call the supermarket and find out if they've got that lawnmower in stock, and if they do, I don't know, is it Walmart? Most of you would be dealing with a place like that. In Australia, we don't have Walmart. We would have it would be called something different. But let's just say Walmart. For the sake of this video, I want you to call Walmart and I want you to buy that lawnmower for me. Okay? Buy it for me. In the future, I will pay you back. Of course, divine masculine, anything you wish. Right? And then he goes missing for 2,000,000,064 days, if that's even a number. So I want you to see the pattern here. Can you see the pattern? Hello, we're having such a great time. We had video, I don't know, did we have video sex, or you licked my toes, or whatever happened, and then you left. And then you came back and we did it all again. La 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 la. You didn't have much time for me this time, so I became ungrounded. Oh no, because he didn't come back. It's been 329 minutes and he's not back. And so there you are, checking your phone. Where is he? Oh my goodness. Then you get mad and you go, you know what? I don't care where he is. I don't care where he's gone. He can go and F himself. Right? So you've been through this roller coaster. Let's just put him away for a minute. He's very naughty. This absolute roller coaster of emotion, self-doubt, wondering if you're good enough, wondering what you could have done better, wondering if there's any rhyme or reason to why he treats you so badly. Dark night of the soul, feeling like shit. And I have to say shit because crap just doesn't cut it, right? Wondering why on earth you would stay in something that is so toxic. So today I want to tell you, as the end of this video, is that the divine masculine still has a lot of things to work on. If this is what you're experiencing, your divine masculine is distorted, potentially is a narcissist, or has hashtag narcissistic traits, right? You need to let him be. You need to let him go away and realize he may not ever realize it for himself. That's the thing. He may not ever realize it for himself. He may even come back and say, right, you know, despite all the love you give, despite all the love you give, despite all the love you've given, he might even, or like if you've left him, let's say, because a lot of people leave the journey when they realize the narcissism, he may even try, let's say this is you here, he may even try and hoover you. He may even try and, you know, get you back again. You know, divine feminine, I know I treated you poorly, right? I know I treated you badly. I'm so terribly sorry. I'll never do it again, right? And then hopefully the tarot is going to help me out with the next card. Yes, it will. So then divine feminine feels like there's some kind of future here. Oh my goodness, he's going to travel across the ocean and come and be my husband. He's already bought a ticket, or he will buy a ticket when his business venture takes off, and he will come across the ocean, and he and I will be the best of friends, right? Or lovers, or whatever it is. And the truth of it is that this is you taming your own ego here, and the need for him to tame his. If he's still in his ego making false promises, pushing on your boundaries and all of that, and you've been doing the soul work, then you're potentially dealing with a narcissistic masculine, a distorted masculine, a masculine that's in his ego. And no matter how much you tame your ego, this is you, divine feminine, no matter how much you tame your ego, the lion being portrayed as the ego in this case, you are never going to see change in him unless he goes within. I love how the cards help me out. Unless he goes within, you saw me shuffle, I can't make this up, unless he goes within and awakens himself and realizes his own distorted behaviors, there will be no union unless this happens. Do we understand? Do we understand? If you need my guidance, if you need some help from me, I have all of my packages, all of my stuff in the description box below. If your masculine hasn't been coming in and you've been doing all that soul stuff, right? Some people say you shouldn't heal your inner child and you shouldn't do chakra work and you shouldn't blah blah blah, do all this spiritual stuff, but I think it's imperative, and I say to you that if you are on this journey, it is a journey of the self. So healing your chakras, you know, healing those inner child wounds if you've got them, healing abandonment issues, healing that trauma bond, doing all of the things that you can to feel better is absolutely part of the journey. And if anyone is telling you that it's not part of the journey, then I'd really like to question that. I'd love to have a discussion with someone who doesn't think you need to heal these things. The whole reason in the first place that you are triggered by your divine masculine, where is he? Where is the emperor gone? He's completely hidden. I don't know where he went. Wow, I've lost him. There he is. Right? The whole reason that you get triggered by him, you're either, oh my goodness, we're so happy together, or oh my goodness, I'm in the dark night of the soul, or oh my goodness, I'm so happy. The whole reason that you get triggered by him in the first place is because you have to work on yourself so that you no longer get triggered. When he comes in, this is the last, I know I've gone for ages, this is the last bit, but when he comes in and says, we're going to get married in June next year, I want you to have a boundary and say, actually, I need proof that we're even in a hashtag relationship, because you keep leaving, bro. Bromance, you're having a bromance with yourself. You keep doing your own thing. That is not a partnership. And of course, twin flame union is about the union that you have with yourself. But if you have done that union with yourself, and you know that you've done that union with yourself, and your divine masculine is still being a narcissistic prick, in and out, hot and cold, in and out, all of that, then there is something wrong with your masculine, and there is nothing wrong with you, divine feminine. You are the light, right? You're the night, you're the light, you're the color of my blood. Every inch of your skin, she's singing it to herself, is a holy grail I've got to find. Whoops, he accidentally left. Only you can set my life on fire, or whatever the words are. I'm being her. Love me like you do, la la, love me like you do. She can lick her own feet if she practices, right? If she gets really good at stretching, she can potentially lick her own feet. She doesn't need the masculine to do it for her. I can lick my own feet. I can make my own money. I can have relationships with other people that treat me with respect, kindness, love, that I don't need to have boundaries with because they already show up automatically for me. OMG, just imagine the bunny, hi donkey, the bunny comes back and actually wants to be with Spoggy of his own accord, right? Now I know this is where some of you say, and I promise I'll be finished in a minute, some of you might say, you're focusing on the outer person, Natasha, stop it. We have to see what divine masculine is doing. There is a care about what the divine masculine is doing in the 3D reality, because, and I'll tell you this really, really big secret here, the biggest secret ever, no one's ever told you this before, because that shows you who they are. Right now, they are not, when the bunny runs away, that's not soul, they're not in their soul, right? They're in their false self, which is their ego. I mean, obviously, if you were stalking them, they're going to run away. So, I'm talking realistically. Realistically, your twin flame is not going to run away from you if they are awakened. Unless, and there's a few caveats, unless they are self-sacrificing themselves for some other higher cause, like, I am a spiritual counselor teacher and I have no time for marriage or relationships. Or I'm already married with 5 children, so I'm very sorry, but I can't entertain this idea, which is, fair enough too. Alright, so I want you to re-watch this video. If you found it helpful, I want you to share this video. If you can, I want you to like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, get a reading with me if you're unsure what to do, because many of you are stuck on the rat wheel. Oh, he'll come back. He's going to come back, and when he comes back, he'll be different. Or, he's promised to marry me in June. Or, XYZ, you're on the rat wheel, right? And if you are on the rat wheel with a narcissistic version or a distorted version of your masculine, you will be experiencing this. And this is a very controversial topic. Controversial topic in the twin flame journey. But it's very important because it allows you to see your abandonment wounding, and no one should treat you like this anyway, okay? But if you're lacking self-esteem, if you're asking yourself, what did I do wrong, or what did I do right even, or why is this person running, if you're trying to improve your appearance for them, not yourself, then we've got some red flags going on here. Ask yourself, is my twin flame a narcissist? And if so, the next question would be, are they even my twin flame? Because some of you are not dealing with a twin flame. Some of you are actually dealing with a karmic. If you want to know if you're dealing with a karmic or a twin flame, you can get a private reading with me. I do 30 minutes or 1 hour readings, and I send you a private video, or you can talk to me and do a one-on-one. We can actually talk in real time. Whew. Have a beautiful day, night, afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are in the world. He loves biting my finger. Of course he does. I think he's being very narcissistic here. Ow, that hurt. Donkey, that hurts. He wants me to leave it there. Of course you do. Whoops. Time out, donkey. If you want me, please reach out. We're going to quickly sing Joyful, Joyful. I've gone for 1 million different minutes here, but that's really been worth it, I hope. I hope it's been worth it. Let me know in the comments if you found it helpful. All right, we're going to sing Joyful, Joyful. Get our vibration up. You can see Little Red Riding Hood. She's dancing on the inside. Ready? Joyful, joyful, Lord, we adore you. God of glory, God of light. Hearts unfold like flowers before him. Do, 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 do. Come and join the chorus, the mighty, mighty chorus. Spoggy loves donkey. Joyful, joyful, Lord, we adore you. Nat's gone crazy, she's singing again. Hearts unfold like flowers before you. If you need help, please reach out to me. Have a great day, night, afternoon, evening, or morning. If you're dealing with a narcissist, don't let it go on any longer, because you can be very hurt, and the trauma bonding psychologically is really not fun. I hope you have a great day, everyone. I really do. And if this is for future videos, if you haven't done it already, it's funny, but you can speed me up so that I'm talking double the time. Just go into the settings bar on the top right hand corner of your screen, speed me up so that a 50-minute video would only take 25 minutes. You can thank me later. Any donations you can send to my PayPal link, which is in the description below. I love helping charity. I love helping people. So anything you do will be definitely noticed. Just put donation in your description if you want to do that. And I'll talk to you real soon. Bye, everyone. Bye.